use this opportunity to invite Rufai and Reuben Abati of Arise TV. I will also write you a special letter. By the time you spend 2 days in Edo, you will vote for Asewaju, you and your wives.
Imagine a sitting governor publicly challenging two of Nigeria's most outspoken TV journalists, not on Twitter, not through a press release, but telling them directly, come to Edo State and see things for yourself. That is exactly what Monday Okpebholo did after criticism from Rufai Oseni and Reuben Abati on Arise News. So what really happened? Was it a bold invitation or a political clapback? We will break it down, but before watch the video,
where Governor Monday Okpebholo is generating quite the reaction online after publicly inviting Arise News anchors Rufai Oseni and Dr. Reuben Abati to visit Edo State following what he described as their frequent criticism of his administration. Speaking on Wednesday in Benin City during a defection rally, Okpebholo declared that he would personally drive the two journalists around the state's development projects and that by the time they were done, they'll be campaigning for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of 2027. Let's take a look.
I will use this opportunity to invite Rufai and Reuben Abati of Arise TV. I will also write you a special letter. By the time you spend 2 days in Edo, you will vote for Asewaju, you and your wives. I will take you out. I will drive them by myself. I will take them from one project to another project. 2 days, 1 week is not enough to go round. But I will just take them around for few sites. Then we will know whether they will be the one to now go and start campaigning for Asewaju or not.
If you see Asewaju, tell them, say, Okpebholo dey here. You don't get to problem.
All right, we will accept the invitation.
I'm the neutral on the table. You've been invited.
I hope you guys are going.
No, of course.
Yes,
pick a date.
Very good.
If the governor is saying he's going to chauffeur you around Benin City, Edo State, then why not? Dr. Abati Rufai. But there's a clause though.
Yes.
We extended the invitation first.
Okay.
If you recall,
there's
been an invitation on the table for an interview with His Excellency. It would be great for him to honor that invitation, and Rufai and Dr. Abati will be more than happy to go to Edo State to engage him. The only thing I cannot assure him is whether or not they will now become campaigners or Tinubu. Maybe though, in anticipation of their visit, let him sew that cap for them. And then at the end, they'll decide whether they want to wear it or not.
All right, this is
But it's very interesting to know. I think the underlying thing here is to know that the people in power, they listen. They are aware of what we speak about here on the table.
Yes.
And whether or not they like it or not, there's an effort to want to convince you otherwise that work is being done in Edo State.
Dr. Abati, Rufai, Akpako Rescue. Akpako Rescue.
All I will just ask him is, Akpako Misa, hope you have black soup.
What do you have to say? Are you going? Are you accepting it?
I get an invitation.
All right, he's just done that. All right.
Let me speak for myself. That's for Doctor. For me, he has to come here first and grant an interview. Because when we invited him, then the APC in Edo State wrote that I should bring $1 million since I don't have money. If he comes here, he just does 35 minutes on this seat here. We interview, we ask all the questions. Then we go and eat black soup in Benin City with the governor.
Edo State Governor, Monday Okpebholo.
This
You
black
are
soup I'm
invited
going
to come and see the wonderful taste.
I will not eat. I will not eat black soup. I will not enjoy Edo. But after the interview with us, yes, first, that's just Akpako Misa.
Akpako Rescue. Well, all right, Edo State Governor, Monday Okpebholo. We at Arise News accept your invitation.
to understand the drama, he needs to know the main players. First, Monday Okpebholo, the governor of Edo State. He's a Palestinian from the All Progressives Congress who rose to power after a very intense governorship election in Edo. On the other side are two well-known media voices, Rufai Oseni, famous for his direct and often confrontational interviews, Reuben Abati, a veteran journalist and former presidential spokesperson. Both of them appear regularly on Arise News. where political discussions in Nigeria can get very heated. And recently, Edo State became the center of one of those heated conversations. During a discussion on Arise News, the anchors talked about governance and development in Edo State. Questions were raised about ASTAN, infrastructure, summer development projects, or the direction of the state. As usual, Rufai Oseni didn't hold. He is known for asking tough questions and challenging politicians directly. And Reuben Abati also weighed in with commentary about governance and political accountability. For many viewers, this was just another day of political analysis on TV. But for the governor of Edo State, it clearly struck a nerve. Instead of ignoring the criticism, Monday Okpebholo responded publicly, and his response surprised many people. He said the journalists should come to Edo State themselves, not just for a short visit, but to actually tour the projects happening across the state. His message was simple. If they spend time on the ground and see the projects with their own eyes, their opinion might change. In fact, he even joked that after seeing everything, they might start supporting the administration. For some people, this sounded like confidence. For others, it sounded like political theater. But one thing is certain. The comment immediately sparked a spasm online. As soon as the story started circulating, Nigerians began reacting. Some people supported the governor. They argued that journalists should visit states before criticizing leaders. Others sided with the journalists. They said questioning leaders is part of the job of the media. After all, democracy depends on scrutiny. This moment also highlights something interesting about Nigerian politics. The relationship between politicians and the media can be both cooperative and confrontational. Sometimes journalists investigate leaders. Sometimes leaders push back. When those two forces collide, the public debate becomes very loud. Now the big question is, will Rufai Oseni and Reuben Abati actually visit Edo State? If they do, it could turn into a very interesting political moment. Imagine cameras following them around the state while they inspect projects. That would definitely be viral content. But if they decline the invitation, the debate will likely continue on television and social media. Either way, the conversation about Edo State's governance is far from over. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Monday Okpebholo made a good move by inviting the journalists to Edo State? Or do you think Rufai Oseni and Reuben Abati were right to criticize? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy political discussions like this, make sure you subscribe because we're just getting started. This channel is going to be breaking down Nigerian politics, big stories, and the conversations that matter. See you in the next video.